So I'm Dominic Asquith, I'm the British High Commissioner. I'm here in my garden celebrating the Queen's birthday. So it's called the Queen's Birthday Party. And I have a very special guest here with me in the form of Sunil Gavaskar. How are you, Sunil?
I'm very well, delighted to be here. I was here many years ago, 1983, and good to be back here again.
Well, it's lovely to have you with us. It's a very special summer coming up, Sunil. We're hosting the Cricket World Cup. Tell me what your initial thoughts are about what will be the most important bits, what we should look out for.
Well, I think this is probably going to be the most even of World Cups because all the teams that are participating, there are 10 teams participating in this year's World Cup. They're all pretty much evenly matched. So clearly, the team that holds its nerve on the crucial days is going to come out tops. But if you have a look at the history of the last 3 or 4 World Cups, the host nation has ended up winning. 2011, India hosted the World Cup and India won. 2015, Australia hosted the World Cup, Australia won. 2019, England is hosting. Now, England has been in the finals, I think about 3 or 4 times, but hasn't actually gone on to win. But this time, they do have a team which is a very, very good team. And being familiar with English conditions, in my book, they start as the favourites.
Well, I hope you're borne out by the facts when they happen. And thank you for that, at least that recognition that we have a good chance of winning. The next question is, who do you think the stars will be out of this tournament?
For England, I think Jason Roy is somebody to watch out for because he's a very exciting talent. There's Ben Stokes, who's like somebody I played with, Ian Botham, kind of charisma. He's a crowd puller. He when he's batting or when he's bowling, people drop everything and want to go and watch him. And then there's Jos Buttler, who I think is such a destructive batsman. I don't think there's a more destructive batsman in limited overs cricket than Jos Buttler. So these are the 3 guys who England will be looking to take them home. There's the captain, Morgan. So yes, I think England certainly has the team. That is from the England point of view. From the Indian point of view, the captain, Virat Kohli, clearly he's going to be the one that will lead and dominate for India. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the former captain, his role at number 5 or 6 or 4, if he bats and the keeping where he's guiding all the young bowlers, is going to be crucial as well.
And slightly missed a couple of days ago, I think.
Yes, he was missed a couple of days ago when India scored 358 but weren't able to defend that total.
Last question to release you back into the crowd of adorers who are down there. You know England conditions very well. You played there a lot, both county cricket and of course so many times Test cricket. Tell us 1 or 2 of your memories, either humorous or agonizing.
Well, I mean, my memories have generally been very, very pleasant being in England. But the only agonizing memory is when I was shoved to the ground by John Snow. We were trying to take a run, steal a run, and John wasn't able to get to the ball. He was getting a little annoyed with the partnership, and all he did was he shoved me to the ground, and then he was suspended for the next game. Sir Alec Betzer was the chairman of the selection committee, and don't think he appreciated that. So that is it. And then the time that I spent with Richard Hutton as part of the rest of the world team, son of the great Sir Len Hutton, I don't think I've come across a funnier man than Richard. I don't meet him as often, but the memories of that tour to Australia when we were part of the World 11 sticks in my mind. And then, of course, my season for Somerset. That actually taught me so many things in terms of, till then, I mean, we in India were not playing professional cricket. We all had day jobs. But to be in a change room with those who played cricket for a living, see how they played the game, how they sort of prepared for it, the evenings after, where they just forgot about the game. That was an education for me as well.
Well, that was an Ian Botham period, 30 years ago.
That was Ian Botham, and the only thing that all of us in that change room prayed for was no rain. because if it rained and if the play was stopped, then Ian was an absolute menace in the dressing room. He was an absolute menace, because then he would be doing all kinds of things. You'd be you'd be tying your shoelaces together, so when you walked out, there'd be something dumped in your shoes, all kinds of things that he would be up to. But tell you what, man with a big heart, one of the nicest guys you can come across.
Sunil, thank you for sparing the time. Wonderful to talk to you. Fantastic you were with us. Thank you many times. Let the best team win in the summer.
Yes, indeed.